Sister Wives. Cast member reveals hiding husband's cancer diagnosis from kids. In an emotional and deeply personal revelation that has stunned fans of the long-running TLC reality show Sister Wives, one of the cast members has opened up about a hidden struggle that has been unfolding behind the scenes. A private battle with cancer, kept secret from the children, has now come to light, exposing the profound emotional toll it has taken on the family and raising complex questions about protection, fear, and the burdens of love within a plural household. This deeply human story reaches beyond the confines of reality television and plunges into the heart of what it means to be a spouse, a parent, and a member of a deeply interconnected family navigating unimaginable challenges. A hidden crisis in the Brown family. "We didn't want them to be scared," she confessed in a tearful interview moment captured during an upcoming episode. "We just couldn't bring ourselves to tell them not yet." For fans of Sister Wives, the Brown family's emotional highs and lows have been an open book for over a decade. Viewers have witnessed births, breakups, faith crises, relocations, financial challenges, and relationship turmoil unfold in raw, often unfiltered detail. But now, the shocking news that one of the husbands, believed to be Kody Brown himself or potentially one of the adult sons, has quietly battled cancer has shaken the foundation of what audiences thought they knew about the family's private life. The decision to conceal the diagnosis from the children has become a major emotional pivot in the current season, promising to leave a lasting impact on the show's legacy and the family's dynamics. The burden of silence. For the cast member who revealed the secret, the choice to keep such a critical diagnosis from the younger members of the family was not one made lightly. "There's no manual for this," she explains. "You're trying to be strong for everyone, but inside you're falling apart." In a plural family like the Browns, where parental figures span across several households and children often live in different states, coordinating emotional support during a crisis becomes even more complex. The concern wasn't only about fear or trauma for the kids, it was about disrupting the already fragile balance that exists in a family shaped by divorce, distance, and internal conflict. "We've seen how much our kids have already been through," she continued. "They've watched relationships fall apart. They've seen us argue and cry. I just couldn't give them this pain too, not unless we had to." Suspicion, strength, and the heavy weight of secrecy. As rumors of illness began to circulate among fans due to certain visual clues, weight loss, changed appearance, and frequent hospital visits, there had been speculation for months. But confirmation finally came in a heart-wrenching family meeting aired in a preview of the upcoming season. Tension fills the air in the scene as one of the wives slowly builds up to the confession. Her voice cracks and she looks down, unable to meet her children's eyes. Then comes the sentence that stops the room cold. "Your dad has cancer." The reaction is immediate: shock, tears, confusion. Some of the adult children stare in disbelief. Others cry. The younger ones look to their mother, searching for reassurance that the world is not crumbling beneath them. And in a way, it is. "You lied to us," one of the teenage sons says. "How could you keep this from us?" The question echoes louder than anything else in the episode. The emotional tension ripples across the entire family, from Kody's estranged relationships to the strained sisterhood between the wives. Family dynamics under fire. The revelation becomes a pivotal turning point in the show's 20th season, one that forces every member of the Brown family to reassess where they stand with each other. Robyn, often accused by fans of being Kody's favorite, is seen visibly shaken by the diagnosis. Despite her emotional breakdown, some of the other wives are not entirely sympathetic. One cast member appears to be particularly critical, asking, "Why were only some of us told? This isn't about one wife or one home. This affects all of us." This moment reignites the underlying fractures that have haunted the family for years, fractures caused by unequal treatment, a perceived breakdown of fairness, and growing resentment. The cancer diagnosis, instead of bringing unity, temporarily seems to fuel old grievances. And yet, amid the chaos, a surprising unity begins to form in small but meaningful ways. Some of the children, despite their initial anger, begin to reach out, asking how they can help, what treatment options exist, and how to stay strong as a family. A few adult children, previously distant from the family dynamic, even fly back home to be closer during this critical time. A new chapter of vulnerability. The diagnosis and the decision to hide it reveal more than just a physical illness. They expose the emotional vulnerabilities and raw fears of the Brown family. For years, Sister Wives has often portrayed the family's trials through the lens of faith and lifestyle. But now, the camera turns inward into something more universally human, the confrontation with mortality. One of the wives explains during a private moment with producers, "I kept wondering what kind of mother hides something like this. But then I thought, maybe I was being the kind of mother who protects. Maybe that's what love looks like sometimes, even if it hurts." This moment of introspection strikes a chord with viewers who understand the impossible decisions caregivers face. Whether to protect or prepare, to shield or share, it's a question without a perfect answer. The medical battle behind closed doors. While details of the diagnosis remain vague for privacy, the family has now acknowledged that treatment began months ago, including surgery and chemotherapy. The toll on the body has been brutal. Fatigue, nausea, mood swings, and hospital stays became part of the new normal, but all were carefully hidden from the children until the time was deemed right. There were days he couldn't get out of bed, the cast member recalled. But we'd say he was just tired. The truth was, he was fighting for his life. Photos leaked from filming show a noticeably gaunt figure believed to be Cody walking with a cane during one outing, heavily supported by Robin. In other scenes, he is seen wrapped in blankets, wearing a cap indoors, and noticeably avoiding group filming events. Fans react with mixed emotions. The audience response has been mixed. Some fans express outrage over the choice to keep the children in the dark, calling it unfair or even emotionally manipulative. Others empathize with the difficult decision, acknowledging that shielding young children from trauma is a form of compassion. Online forums lit up after the episode preview aired. "I feel betrayed, and I'm not even part of the family. How could they let us watch everything else but not this? They did what they had to do. No judgment from me. Until you've sat in that seat, you have no idea. Now I understand why the family was so distant. They weren't just falling apart emotionally, they were breaking under the weight of illness. Hope, healing, and the road ahead." As the season progresses, fans can expect to see more of the fallout from this revelation and more of the healing too. Treatment is said to be ongoing, but early responses to therapy are reportedly positive.